Oh, hi. Great. Here we are. The color today is Sapphire Blue, and this color is an amazing teacher, an amazing ally to have. Um, it brings us inspiration. It connects us to the electricity of the divine and helps us to become a robust channel of inspiration. And it is a time when people need to be inspired. So having this ally, this color as your ally, is a really big gift and a wonderful, wonderful blessing. So Sapphire Blue blessings are here for us today. So let us, before we begin to work together, let us open directions. I'm going to invite you to join me. I'm bringing your attention to the east, the place of the sunrise, thanking the spirits of the east for their love and support as we work together today with Sapphire Blue. And moving to the south, thanking the spirits of the south for their love and their support as we work today. I'm moving to the west now, thanking the spirits of the west for their love and their support as we work today. I'm moving to the north now, thanking the spirits of the north for their love and their support as we work together today in circle. I love being here with you guys. Thank you to the spirits of the north. Thanking the spirits of the lower world, the power animals and allies from the lower world, thanking them for their support and love as we work today. Thank you. And middle world spirits, we thank the spirits of the place where you are. Reach out wherever you are right now and thank the spirit of the place where you are for its support as you work. Just thank you. And thank the elements. Think of the sun, the fire, the air, the earth herself, and the waters. Thanking the spirits of the elements for their support as we work together. Great. And now the upper world spirits, the allies, the ancestors, thanking them for their support and their love as we work today. The angels, the saints, the archangels, the Colour masters, the wise ones, the sages of the ages, the gurus, the saints, all the beloveds in the upper world, the gods and the goddesses, everyone who has our best intention at heart. We thank you for your support and love as we work today. So feeling the grace descend before we work. Okay, so Sapphire Blue is a brilliant, wonderful, inspiring color. I put on my Sapphire Blue for you all. This color has a certain penetrating electrical effect. It moves through the ether and it touches us to receive inspiration and ideas. Then it's up to us to act. It's up to us to act on what we know. You know, what we receive, what we're given. And oftentimes inspiration, when we receive inspiration, it's like new. It's not something that's been old and tired and worn and true. And this can make it a little bit frightening to bring in a new idea, to bring in an inspiration and to share it. Because when you do that, you might be accepted, you might be rejected, you don't know how it's going to be received. And lightning generally isn't always well received. It's seen as a threatening, frightening phenomenon many times, not to everyone, but to most people. You know, the lightning strikes and there can be an awakening, but things can get destroyed as well. So we look at this energy. This sapphire blue energy is not so much about destruction. We have other color ray masters that come in to help us when we need to clear debris of the past, thoughts that are overwhelming us. But the sapphire blue is a particularly rich color. It's of transcendence. It's bringing in, nourishing you with the ideas and thought forms and inspirations. It's holding you and in a way protecting you. There's a lot of thought wars going on right now, a lot of input and stimulus from many different directions that are going on as a collective in our, you know, the whole psyche of the planet right now with the COVID. And this is the color for healing COVID tonight. You know, we're doing this as a COVID response to uplift and inspire us to move through all the changes we're experiencing. So sapphire blue is the color for this week, the angel of the ray who wishes to come and be with you, to support you as you move through obstacles this week in relation to that collective zeitgeist. A lot of fear has been generated and escalated. And we need to see the impact of that on our immune systems and understand that and be inspired to supercharge ourselves with positive energy so that our own immunity is restored, rebalanced, and our systems come back into harmony. So sapphire blue will be dropping seeds of ideas to you this week, I imagine, and uplifting your heart. It's very easy for people to get down, a bit depressed, a bit sad, feeling overwhelmed, very disempowered with what's going on in the collective. It's easy to be sucked into that. In fact, to avoid being sucked into that, you're going to have to work hard to maintain your center and balance, to not be affected in a really overwhelming negative way. Because when so many people are thinking the same thoughts, or the fear streams are generated, it really disconnects you. It's easy to disconnect you from your sources of inspiration and your connection to your own deepest knowing. So sapphire blue is here to help us to connect with our deepest knowing, to connect with our own sources of inspiration, and to relax inside. It's not always about relaxing inside, but this week it is, in this context of what we're all going through right now in the collective. So just trying to help see which way sapphire blue. So to call the color in, it's really good just to say the name of the color 3 times. So sapphire blue, sapphire blue, sapphire blue, and feel like even as you say those words out loud, and I encourage you to say it out loud, you can feel the peace coming to you. You can feel that stillness. And through the silence, that meditative space, the emptiness, when you're in your center, it's very easy to receive sapphire blue. I might go as far to say, if you are not in your center, it becomes almost impossible to receive sapphire blue. So, what are some of the ways you can come back into your center to receive sapphire blue? The image that I posted is of someone doing Qigong or Tai Chi, martial arts, meditative activities, physical embodiment of a flow, doing some physical movement like a yoga, a Tai Chi, a Qigong. Using the Qi and moving Qi energy is a wonderful way to come into your center of stillness, your still point and embodiment. And then it'll be much easier for you to catch the messages of inspiration, the clues, the hints that Sapphire Blue wants to give you. So I'm going to do a little breathing together here, a very simple breathing practice where we breathe in for the count of 5. I want you to count to 5 and breathe in. I want you to hold then for 5 and exhale to the count of 5. And hold again for 5. So inhaling, holding, suspend your breath. Exhale, suspend your breath. Inhale, hold your breath. Exhale. Hold your breath. Inhale. And now come back to breathing normally. And feel if your breath is a little more deep, like really breathing into your belly as you breathe in. And when you exhale, let your belly button come in like it's trying to touch your spine. Deep breathing to relax into the streams to receive the sapphire blue. And I want you to imagine now that you're doing deep breathing, but pulling in the sapphire blue. The sky at night after the sun is set, before the deepest dark night, there is a moment when the sky is that electric blue. And tuning into the vastness of that deep blue, the mysteriousness of that deep blue, the texture of that deep blue. And imagine now the lightning bolt of inspiration is coming to you. And you can receive this inspiration, this divine charge, gratefully. And that divine charge will move through whatever internal blockages you have to receiving inspiration. But if you practice this visualization, you will increase your ability to receive the sapphire blue. And you are channels for sapphire blue. If you're watching this, you are called to work with this energy. You are called to bring in inspiration. You are being called to stand up, to receive divine energy. When enough of us receive divine energy and we come into that harmonious alignment, we are changing what's in the collective and we're bringing through the new energy. Even if you can't ground the inspiration that comes to you, something happens when many of us receive the inspiration. It will pop and manifest where it needs to manifest. And if it can't be through you, there's no shame in it. It's just we are contributing to the wave of consciousness. We are contributing to this positive energy that needs to roll over the planet now. We are creating waves of hope. We are creating waves, the inspired waves, waves of possibility. You know, we are dreaming the new world into being. So we're going to do a little journey right now to sapphire blue, and you're going to go and we're going to ask sapphire blue to please give you the download of what you need right now, the next wave of inspiration that you need to receive, the messages that you need to be one of the way showers energetically, or maybe on a practical level, to bring in the new frequencies that this world needs now, to bring in the new waves. Like, what is the wave of inspiration that wishes to come through you, and to get connected, connect from inside. So Sapphire Blue, please, thank you for showing me the wave that I'm riding of inspiration, and connect me up with it. And any messages you wish to give me about embodying that energy in the world. Like, how do you want me to embody that sapphire blue? How do you want me to hold that ray in the world? How do you want to channel through me? What's my connection with you? Do you want to give me, any messages about how to do that? So show me the wave and show me how to connect with you to receive inspiration and be an embodiment of the inspiration in the world right now. Okay. So journeying to meet Sapphire Blue, to see your waves of inspiration, how to get connected and how to embody it in the world now. thanking Sapphire Blue, explaining you need to leave now, and asking for any last messages before you return. Coming back. Okay. So maybe you want to make a note for yourself about that journey, and please share the inspirations you received. It will trigger other people to help them to realize how to connect in with Sapphire Blue. And I really felt like there are people who need to vocalize and sing and make a lot of sound to connect. And it's just so beautiful to feel the chorus of the High Holy Ones as they wish to embrace us and hold us through these changing times, and how they want to come through us all. And and if you're enjoying these talks, it's really good if you give me a little note, you wave hello, you tell me about your experience, and this supports us to continue with this work. And if you feel like this color might benefit someone you know who needs this energy, please share the link to this. And it'd be great to just check in with you and see who's here with us and what you guys are up to. It'd be lovely. And I hope you're having a good week. Also, if there's things you'd like to work on to, for me to mention and bring in the next calls, you can leave a note or ask a question if you have any questions about Sapphire Blue, if there's anything that wasn't so clear to you in my description. And we continue the dialogue. We're having a lovely time in the Athenaeum, and people are going really deep and loving working with their charts, and a lot of insights are coming through for people, a lot of aha moments and witnessing in their daily life and making shifts. Long established patterns are changing, and sort of the light bulbs are going on, and it's really exciting to be together in circle and to be working together. And so creative, beautiful paintings and art that people are sharing, feeling inspired, meeting the coloring masters and getting a lot of Sapphire Blue inspirations and making paintings, and just it's crafting and music. It's lovely. So I know some of you need to vocalize, and I would encourage you to do singing meditations. I talked about the movements, but also singing is really good. So sing along to your favorite songs. You might want to learn some mantras. You might, singing is really potent for you all. And Sapphire Blue can come through you. If you start singing, you also activate your third chakra and you get that moving. And then as the inspiration comes in, you will find, even if you do gibberish or something, you're releasing and you're clearing the pathway. So the inspiration, not only can you receive it, but then you'll be able to transmit it to others. So there's some of you there who really need to do some vocalizing. And when you begin to vocalize, sometimes the pain of the past or the inhibitions or society accumulated or ancestrally accumulated or past life accumulated, we all have inhibitions about letting our inner witch and warlock or, our inspiration, our spiritual energy out, because we've been so judged, over lifetimes and been made wrong, and it's not been safe, and people, it feels scary and threatening sometimes to be with your inspiration and allow it to come through. But let's find the ways that Sapphire Blue, share some of the ways Sapphire Blue wants to come through you. And then in circle and community, you can support each other. And I will cheerlead you on to share your inspiration. I will always say yes to the light and yes to bringing in new waves, new ideas, potent new ways of moving through these changing times, being inspired and uplifted, being inspiring and uplifting others as we share this beautiful circle of energy together. It's my joy to share the colors with you. I love them. I love sharing colors. And may you have a beautiful sapphire blue inspired week. Leave me a note, leave me a message, let me know how you got on with sapphire blue, and lots of love. Sapphire blue, love and inspiration. Okay, bye for now.